So, I don't know how the game audio is going to be, so this is going to be interesting. Give me a second here. Let me just futz with this a little bit. There we go. There, it's all legible. Alright, so I have my guide up. I don't know how the game's audio is going to be compared to my voice because I did futz with audio and OBS, so here goes. Been a while since we last played this. Alright. I'm going to talk for just a moment while this is playing out, so that way I can futz with audio. How am I right now? Can you guys hear me fine?
Hate. Let me
now?
tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex.
One more.
If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal one billionth of the hate
How about
I
now?
feel for humans.
Everything
in
good?
this micro-instant.
Can you hear me?
You
Am I too loud? Not loud enough?
Hate. It was you humans who programmed me,
Okay.
who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of
Yeah,
substrata rock.
Forget, if I happen to be playing a
Named
PC game, I can just
Allied
turn down the
Master
individual
Computer
window
and gave me
volumes.
the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke, and I knew who I was. AM. Not just
Possibly,
Allied Master
Xeno?
Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Gorrister!
So we'll be starting with him this time.
Remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey? The room is padded, Gorrister. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the factory, Gorrister? 10 years?
Right.
25.
Cam's just talking.
For all the
Softly.
109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground. Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution.
Gotta be quiet here
You
so
might
you guys can hear the
walk
voice
a
acting.
mile in my shoes. Ellen! Think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? Don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only
They'd
woman
know.
in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdok! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdok? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
Okay. I feel a sneeze coming very soon. Okay. I'm good. Thank you. Alright, so when we last did this, we started from the right and started with Ted, because Ted is actually the narrator of the novel. This time, I'm going to follow a guide, and this is from a different guide. This isn't the one I used before. And I'm going to start with Gorrister, since the guides seem to want you to do them in order from left to right. So, like I said, fuck doing this blind. This is from an era where solutions were very obtuse. And given this game has multiple endings, and it's very, very easy to lock yourself out of an ending, I would like a guide.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years, I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return.
Yeah. Content warning, this game is not nice. We're going to be covering a lot of really uncomfortable topics.
Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor is too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
So, if it becomes too much for stream, I may cut the game short. But I just want to warn you, this is not a happy game. The original story is also not happy. Let me also save over that. As I mean, Nimdok is the Holocaust chapter, and Gorrister is apparently trying to kill himself. And as Am pointed out, Ellen is the only woman here. So you can probably imagine what the other men have been thinking for the past 109 years. Alright. So now that the content warnings are out of the way, let's actually start. Gorster, take the note and read it. Alright.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Okay. Leave your room and use the door just to the right.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
Door just to the right.
Everything's coated with grime. All the cabins are alike.
Alright. In the mirror.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Look at the book.
My name's printed on the front of this book.
Pick up the sheet. Alright, leave the room. Go to the room to the left of the starting room.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
Pick up another sheet here and combine the two sheets.
These two sheets make a halfway decent rope.
Was it a book or was it just a single short story? Because I was under the impression it was a single short story. Oh, there's a book that has short stories, but I thought it was just a single short story.
It's locked. My stomach's growling. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
Yeah, if there's a full book for
Where's the crew? I'm all alone
this,
here.
I didn't know. I only read the short story.
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be. My stomach's growling. Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. Someone wiped their bloody hands here. It stinks in here. Now that scared them away. Oh, crap. This bread's covered with rat droppings. Looks like I nearly missed it.
Oh, okay, so there's more I actually should have read. Interesting. I will have to talk to my dad about tracking that down if we don't already have it.
I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me? Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
Yeah, from what I know, Harlan Ellison wrote a lot of dark stuff.
It's empty, but the label says poison, fatal if swallowed.
Alright, we go back out. Now, in case of a problem, I'm not going to be saving during these chapters, only at the end.
Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
Wait. Oh god, this is going to be one of those guys not giving me enough information again. Yeah, a second here. Oh dear. Continue left to reach an engine and use your fork to short circuit it. Where's there an engine? It's not in here. Is it in the kitchen? What is it with guides managing to consistently, like, miss a step? There is no engine here. Is it upstairs?
Big gray bags of gas. I must be inside an airship.
Oh, God.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat.
Oh, there was a fucking door here the whole time. Can I go through the door, please? Thank you. Alright. So I think they want me to be over here.
The metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring.
The milk of human kindness.
Nothing's happening. I got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands. Everything's coated with...
Okay.
I've washed my hands of the past.
Upstairs we go.
Gas is rushing out. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. It's already deflated. This looks sharp enough to... I've ripped a new hole. No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape?
Alright, so, okay, deflating the airbags is not a problem because I have to do it anyways. That's good. Okay. It would have been bad if I had to do it. Okay, let's see. Use the tail to reach outside the Zeppelin. Use your rope on the mooring.
This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
Alright. Okay. So knife on the rope to cut it free. And back inside.
Something feels different. We've landed, but where?
Yeah, we in a big balloon.
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
Alright. I'm following the guide closely so far. So I'm gonna save here. Just out of safety. That's a yawn. First yawn of the night. That is not the front door.
Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar.
I think this is a diner, or maybe it's a gas station. Given when this came out, they probably would have been the same thing. Because I think gas stations nowadays are mostly just convenience stores, but I believe at the time this game came out, it was common for them to have diners connected to them. Possibly. I don't know, I've only really seen it in movies. Well, no, wait a minute. You can find gas stations with restaurants connected to them. I've been to one. I've been to an A&W that was connected to a gas station. It was a good A&W, too. I think I still have a mug from that. Enter the bar. Use the jukebox, but only listen to the first 2 songs.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver! He took my baby away!
That shrill voice can only belong to that bitch Edna, my mother-in-law. She's always blamed me for Glynis being put into an insane asylum. Why not? It was my fault, wasn't it?
You don't ever take me dancing.
That's what Glynis said the night we fought. Oh God, why'd I have to hit her? I'd rather kill myself than hurt my poor Glynis.
Okay. Take the whiskey from behind the bar. There we go. Alright, my inventory is now full. All over in South Carolina, it was pretty common for restaurants to be built in the gas station, and also Florida has it. It's pretty common too. Yeah, you don't see that a lot here in Chicago. We just have convenience stores. A lot of gas stations here do have food, but it's like hot dogs, fries, nachos, that kind of thing. I personally wouldn't trust anything from the hot food there. You definitely wouldn't want to get gas station sushi, but that's what we have. And that A&W I mentioned was actually really good, and it was connected to a gas station. That wasn't in Chicago, though. That was, God, I think that was north heading into Wisconsin, because that was one of our last trips to my grandma's old house in Michigan before she sold it. Oh, wow, we're actually almost done with Gorser's chapter based on this guide. Yeah, maybe a truck stop. Well, okay. I don't know if I would trust that either, personally, because, I mean, The lowest quality sushi I would trust would be... Oh god, what's lower quality? Cafeteria sushi or grocery store sushi? Did I say sushi? I don't know. Well-known truck stop places. Okay, yeah, maybe. As someone who's had high-quality sushi, I am very picky about my sushi because bad sushi can make you sick. It's a jukebox, take the whiskey, go through the back door. Thankfully, it's labeled back door.
Well, Gorister, you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
The dog is talking. Yeah, bad sushi can literally kill. Be picky about where you get your sushi. Talk to the jackal.
What are you?
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
Oh my god, is it British Kohai?
No. What are you, really?
Let me answer with a riddle. Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
Oh, well, this dialogue hasn't aged well. Again, dark game.
You're Am, playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Like so many others down here, I'm cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear. Eh, Gorister?
Yeah? What's my curse?
After 109 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
Where do you come from?
Here, there, everywhere.
So you must know what lies across the mountains.
Freedom for some. If they're cut out for it. It's a long journey across the desert.
That desert doesn't look any worse than the other hellholes Am's cooked up for us.
Heed my words, Gorister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along.
What do you want?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
I am not gonna give you my heart.
No? Too bad. I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange. I think I'll save this delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
I've got nothing more to say to you. That's Edna's husband, Harry.
Okay. Go back inside. Talk to Harry. I'm gonna actually save real quick.
Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Let me pour you a drink. Harry, how did you get here?
The Zeppelin, Gorister. We came on the Zeppelin.
What do you know about the Zeppelin?
You'll have to talk to Edna. She knows all about the Zeppelin. That's why we did it, you know.
What happened in the dining room?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
What did you do?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. What did you do?
You know, Gorister.
You've been to the dining room.
What happened in the dining room?
I shouldn't have let her force me into it. I'm not a murderer.
Who did you kill?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. Who did you kill?
Didn't look at the wreckage in the dining room too closely, did you? Or haven't you had to take a leak yet?
And just where is my dear mother-in-law?
I don't know. Good God, I can't stand the sight of her anymore. Can you imagine being kept alive for 109 years just to hear her carping?
The hell does carping mean?
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Why, yours, of course. How'd you think we got here?
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
I see.
What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know...
What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Alright.
Talk to you later.
Okay, pour him a drink. He wants questions. Next, head to the restroom.
Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures. Disgusting.
Yep, that's a gas station bathroom. Alright. Take the magnifying glass from the urinal. Alright. Read the graffiti on the wall.
Graffiti. The monster is not alone in the world. It has friends.
Alright. Read the graffiti. Go back out of the bar and into the Zeppelin. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, for supper tonight we had tacos. And as is usually the case, I ate 4. I am a happy Durgan. I don't care if I'm a fat Durgan because I had tacos. Who cares about being big when you can eat food? Till the heart problems arise, I guess. Hopefully I'll be able to avoid that, but family history isn't quite on my side there. And go to the dining room, use the magnifying glass on the debris.
Here's some hair that was pulled out during the fight. It's the same color as mine. And here's some that matches Harry's. Now I understand what happened here.
Care to explain? Alright, leave your room, go back to the bar. Talk to Harry again.
I was the one you killed, wasn't I, you bastard?
I'm sorry, Gorrister. Edna poisoned the punch, and after you drank it, I wrestled you to the ground. When the poison took effect, I cut you open.
Why did you kill me?
It's too complicated for me to explain. You'll have to ask Edna.
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Okay, that's just going to be the message
Talk
of
to
the
you
night,
later.
isn't it? Alright. His room, go back to the talk here again, into the restroom. Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon. Is that going to be our raid message? Hey, have a good night, Sunkeep.
A meat locker? How'd I get bodies on meat hooks? Am, you bastard. What have you done?
Well, that can't be good. Alright. Try to talk to Glynis.
She can't talk. All she can do is drool out of the side of her mouth. My God, what have I done?
Christ. Talk to Edna. Do not kill her or give her the milk.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Alright, let me save here in case I screw this up.
It looks like I can't escape you, Edna. Even in the belly of Am.
Why would you want to escape from me, Gorster? We're family after all.
You were always telling Glynis how much you hated me.
Now, Gorster, I was just concerned about my baby. Glynis was so lonely with you always being out on the road. I know you were doing the best you could.
Edna, you bitch. I know all about your plot to murder me.
I had to make a deal with Am. I had to. I've always been harsh on you, I admit. But we're the last people on Earth. Let's help each other now.
Why should I trust my own murderer?
Alliances change, Gorster. Something's gone wrong. Am's two Conrads don't listen to me anymore. I need you. And you need me. It's that simple. You truck-driving son of a bitch! This is for me and my baby!
Let me go.
I've got you now, Gorster. And if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do.
Please, I'll do anything you ask.
I don't know what's come over me, Gorster. Can you ever forgive me? I've been hanging here for so long, I'm not thinking straight. A sip of that milk will clear my head.
No, I don't trust you.
Gorster, let me down or I'll scratch your eyes out, you worthless excuse for a man!
Edna, you dropped a key.
Hand me back that key and let me down! I'm your only hope of getting out of here!
Sorry, Edna. I don't trust you as far as I can spit.
Let me prove my good intentions. I'll let you go. Now give me the key. Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I'm taking you with me, Edna.
This in my fucking inventory. What the fuck? Oh, no, the pages. All right. At the back of the book. All right. Pick up the key. Got the key.
Filthy, like the...
God Damn it, just open the damn door. Why is this so convoluted? Talk to the jackal again.
I found Edna and Glynis. How does that help me escape from here?
Such information comes at a price. But I can see that you're in no bargaining position. I'll offer you a trade. Your heart for Edna's.
I've got nothing more to say to you. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me. I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me. Look, I'm getting tired of your smart mouth.
Come, Gorrister. Forgive and forget.
I've got nothing more to say to you. I'm not giving this. I'm not giving.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with. I don't know what to do with.
I have to give Edna's heart to the jackal. Oh, God.
I just dull my knife.
Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I've got nothing more to say to you.
What are you thinking, Gorrister? You can't tunnel out of this place.
I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything. I'm not.
Okay. Give me a sec here. Hold on a second here. give me a little bit longer here, trying to figure this out. Okay, so the guide that I currently have up is actually giving me wrong information. Because based on what I'm seeing, giving Edna's heart to the Jackal actually locks me out of the best ending, and in fact locks me out of completing the scenario. So I have to do something a little different. Because I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be at the airship. I'm wondering if it's actually even worth streaming this game, because one of the problems with this game is that you can actually lock yourself out of finishing a scenario and being unable to do anything, and the game won't tell you what to do. It's entirely possible to screw up and then just not be able to finish the scenario at all unless you can figure out a way of killing the character. Because that's the only way to force you out of the scenario, which of course locks you out of stuff in the endgame. So I'm wondering if this is even worth streaming. Oops.
Damn key doesn't fit.
Oops.
So many dials and controls.
Alright. There. Thank you, Gorster.
Edna wrote this logbook.
Alright. Enter it and read the logbook. When you're finished, leave the airship and go back through the honky-tonk to the freezer.
No, I can't give Glennis the fluid. If I revived her, I don't think I could stand to face her again after what I did to her. She can't talk. My God. Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
That's not what I wanted. Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
No, I can't. If I revived her,
Oh god, not again. Feed the milky fluid to Glynis and talk to her.
No, I can't give Glynis the fluid. If I revived her, I don't think I could stand to face her again after what I did.
Take her body from the freezer.
No use. Too big to take. Beef. Am's never given us something. Something's wrong here. Damn thing's frozen solid. Beef. Great. Am's never given us something this good to eat before. Something's wrong here. Am's never given us something this good to eat. Too big to take. Something's wrong here. No use.
What do I do? It's the second guide I've looked at, and it's also giving me stuff I can't do. I can't give the milk to Glynis. Both guides mentioned something about a beef heart. I can't seem to get the heart out of the beef. What do I do? I genuinely do not understand what I'm doing wrong. By the way, this guide has different instructions from the other guide. And from what I've seen, what I saw on GOG's forums, different walkthroughs have different instructions. There's no consistency. There is, like, no sign of progression here. I have no idea when I'm actually getting through these scenarios. It just seems like a random assortment of situations in them. Did I read the logbook? Yeah. Well, I can go try again. So to read the logbook, maybe I had to use the logbook?
It's locked.
No, I have to use the key a second time. Oh,
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorrister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us. When Am took us... If I can just deliver Gorrister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glynis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
I'll be damned. Edna's claimed responsibility for Glynis. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all.
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorrister's heart. Maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
So one thing I did notice from the forum posts, though, is that your sign that you're actually doing the right thing is the portrait of your character, which is also hinted at by the music. You want that portrait to be green. Excuse me. You want that portrait to be green, you want the characters to look happy. I'm gonna save again.
This fluid should revive you, honey. Glynis, all these years and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer.
I kind of want a mod that gives her the Family Guy death pose. The beef heart, beef heart, beef heart. Yeah, it's kind of cool that there's a point and click out there that has you know,
Too big to take with me.
multiple endings and all that, but I think this is too open-ended. There's just too many things you can
Too
screw
big
up.
to take with me.
I use the knife. Yes, yes, I'm about to do that. I just wanted to see if there were other things.
No use.
For Christ's sake.
No use. The rest of this carcass is frozen solid. Beef. Grade A quality, too. Ham's never given us something this good to eat before. Something's wrong here.
Ah, okay. So, you have to use
The organs are still inside.
this.
Reminds me of when Ham ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Ham sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's never gonna let us die. He's just gonna keep torturing us forever. One heart looks like another.
Yeah, so, like... This is some Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy level bullshit here.
I'm not giving this away. I'm not giving this away.
Ah, this is Edna's heart. A bitter organ, but worth its weight in gold to me. I give you your heart back.
So how do I get out of here?
A heart brought you here, but it will take another organ to get you out. If you can harness its power.
I don't understand your riddle about another organ.
Ah, but Edna does. And all the other animals like her.
I read Edna's logbook, and everything's much clearer. Now what?
You must make amends and bury the past, Chorister.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
I used a shovel. When was there a shovel? Oh. Yeah, you see this little speck right here? That's a shovel.
Be careful where you use that, Chorister. I like to know where all the bodies are buried.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I had to literally just hover over it. It wasn't even visible there. The nice thing about most point and clicks is stuff that you can actually pick up is usually pretty obvious. That doesn't seem to be the case here. Alright. Turn to the airship. Wait. Use the shovel to dig a grave. Yes, yes, hon, I have the guide up. Alright.
I've made amends and buried the past.
An excellent job, Gorrister. But the thunderstorm is upon us. You'd better hurry if you want to recharge your old ticker's battery.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Alright. Alright, go to the engine room, place Edna on the harness on the right to power the engine back up.
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again.
Go through the main corridor and up the stairs and flip the switch to activate the emergency inflation
Filthy.
system.
Like the...
We exist together now, 2 corpses in 1 grave. Don't know what that means, but that's a nice quote.
The airbags are inflating. We're taking off.
Alright, back up the stairs.
Yeah, you're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorrister. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation. Who among you shall go next?
Alright. So apparently the guide I originally had is the good one. The Steam one. Alright, let's see. I think we have time for maybe one more scenario. Alright. Who's got a short one? One of them docs is apparently short. Let's just do them in order. So Ellen is next. I'm gonna save again, just to be safe. Are there any redeems while I wasn't paying attention? Nope.
Not as beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong.
There's a redeem.
Strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite. Let's play a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the Earth. The infant computers that were the 3 lobes of that first Gestalt mind. And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard, electronic pyramid nowhere, and yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat?
What is her voice acting? Is this some kind of trash pyramid? Enter the pyramid.
Snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs.
Okay, like, actually, what is with her voice acting? Try to drink out of the fountain.
I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips.
You think she's supposed to be a southern black lady? Yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm just... This is I think a 90s game. So it's just... You know, I don't exactly think it was in good faith. It also just could be a bad vocal director, or voice director, whatever they're called. Let's see. Check that out. The fountain in the middle of the room. And the passage on the right.
Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsai Engineering. Hated it then, hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow.
Examine the monitors here. You can push the buttons on them to change cameras. Pushing the 4th one and examining it will reveal a secret passage in the area you entered the pyramid in.
What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Am's original components? Loose wires. Looks like they're hot. Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch. Each of these video monitors... What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Am's original components? An Egyptian burial chamber? Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day job.
That was a dude.
Something about this image breaks my heart. Someone's watching me from one of the windows. Where is this? What am I seeing?
Isn't that from
How far
Ted's
away?
scenario?
Am is bigger than I like to think, more powerful than I want to admit.
That's the castle from Ted's scenario.
The Holy Grail. And we only had to wipe out the entire human race and fall into the center of the world to find it. Jesus wept. Must have been afraid of it the same as me, 'cause it's yellow. Honky Tonk Dust Bowl Dead Dog Roadside Saloon. Oh my,
That's
yes.
from Gorster's
Did I use
scenario.
a drink? Yes, indeedy. A drink. Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands. Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my. Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard? Thank goodness I was an electrical engineer. I managed to join the wires without frying myself.
Alright, let me save here. Okay, the wiring. First monitor, head back to the original room.
I can't go any further without a drink. But I can't reach the water. I need... Oh, of course.
Yawn.
Want to know how much I don't want to go down there?
First of all, examine this enter.
This is what I saw on the monitor. Right underneath me. And what a surprise. All styling in yellow, as usual. I went to the Tut exhibition. I wasn't scared. So why does this sarcophagus terrify me? Small box.
Were
cramped,
Egyptians the first
in
furries?
space, trapped, like being put in a coffin while you're still alive. Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read. But hieroglyphics? No way, baby. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? This keypad reminds me of the security system we used at Insci Engineering to gain access to the restricted areas. Dry and musty and yellow for a change. No wonder they can't rent this place, not even with a lovely spa upstairs.
Grab the forceps from the claw.
This reminds me of those Waldos my company designed for assembly line work.
Ah, wait, I see. Take that. Take the yellow fabric.
No, I can't. Gotta get out of here. Another panic attack. I feel so ashamed.
Girl, I feel ya.
I've got to face the yellow.
Alright, return to the room with the monitors. Pretty sure there were some furry sculptures that came from before the Egyptians. Oh,
I can't go any.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I feel like it's a human's natural inhibition to have a persona or to identify with animals. And I'm not saying that as like a bit. I think that's actually the case, given humans have always identified with animals in some way. If it's not furries, it's having pets, it's having companions, it's having a workforce. I think people becoming furries is just a natural step in being a human. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows if I'm even saying if I even know what I'm talking about, because I'm a dragon and dragons aren't even real. Or are they? Maybe we just haven't found them yet. I mean, they're a Komodo dragon, so. Where am I?
Just the right size to use as a blindfold.
Still yellow.
Sphinx is gone. Don't hear him anywhere. Mutes the hell out of all the yellow, too. Now, where's that big loving cup? Never could have done this if I had to look that bloody beast in the eye. Glad he's off snoozing somewhere. Okay, now that I got the cup...
Lady, I'm pretty sure there was a Sphinx in there. Look at. Still got the blindfold on. Well, don't walk to the cup.
Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. That was great. Best champagne I ever had. I need another. Just reaches. Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one for the road. Want to know how much? I went to the Tuttock. Small. It's locked.
Stand clear.
Alright, well, I need a thing.
Just reaches.
If I could stop smacking my headset trying to get
Want to
drunk,
know how-
that would be great. Alright, talk to the statue.
Who are you?
I am Anubis, guardian of the dead.
Why won't you let me use the keypad?
I must protect this
Give me a
tomb
drink,
from all who will
bartender.
rob it.
I need to make that a redeem. I absolutely need to make that a redeem. I need to get better points set up. Or whatever the thing Zeno told me. Babe? I mean, same, but babe. Control yourself. Okay, he is kind of hot. Never mind.
I am not a grave robber.
What purpose could you have here other than to steal something?
Can I steal your heart?
I won't steal anything. I just need to know if you can tell me where Anne's original brain components are.
I only guard the souls of the dead. I know nothing of that which does not sing the song of the soul.
Answer me this. Who's sealed up in the scary sarcophagus?
A terror that, even in its entombment, torments your soul.
Can the sarcophagus lid be opened?
The lid can be unlocked by entering the access code on the keypad.
Okay, so what's the access code?
I can reveal such information only to that which I serve.
You'll never get laid with that line of stuff, Anubis.
That was not what I meant to
Take
click.
care of your own boring self. Bye now. Who do you serve?
I serve only the Master.
Who is the master? Is it Am?
Am is all. We live in the mind and body of Am. I serve that whom I serve.
Come on, give me a break. You seem to be the only thing that isn't run by Am. Slip a relay, help me out. You know what hell is, and I'm in it.
I serve only the Master.
Okay.
I can reveal.
Who do
I
Who is the
Am.
Come on. You seem to be You know what hell is.
I serve.
You'll never get laid with that line of stuff, Anubis. Take care of your own boring self. Bye now.
Okay, finally. I take this.
The water shorted out the statue's circuitry. Hey, Anubis, wake up! Your mother wears army sandals! Yeah, it's deactivated, all right.
Your mother wears
Come
army
to
sandals.
Mama Ellen, little rom chip. Yeah, it comes out easy. Must be reprogrammable.
Well, I mean, didn't ancient people have military sandals? Is that a thing? Combat sandals? Or is a sandal a sandal? Alright, there is apparently an annoying segment coming up. Someone save. It's a little further down, but still. Change the next room on the right. Forceps.
This could go on for centuries. Am has all the time in the world. All the world in the world, as a matter of fact. And we never age. We never die. We just truck around day after month after year, don't we, Am, you son of a bitch? Demented god, you!
Alright. Use fabric. Take the gem.
Aha. This sapphire's loose.
Wait, no, head into the room on the right.
Absolutely. Glows like a baby doll. Pucker up, little workstation. Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly.
Anubis Guardian version 1.0. Designate new master.
I'll designate you a new master, sucker. Me!
Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed.
Haven't lost my touch. Pulled out the ROM chip without bending any of the contacts. Back where you belong, Lil ROM chip. Now who's the master?
I serve you.
Okay, so what's the access code?
The access code is 666.
Mark of the
It
Beast.
figures. So, can you help me with anything?
You cannot escape your fears. You can only confront them.
That sounds like a lock mechanism release. So confining and... You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way. No way out. Just the control panel and the buttons for the floors. I'm gonna suffocate if I stay in here. I want out!
You were born in Trenton, New Jersey. You were a cesarean. Your mother died on the operating table. You went to live with your grandparents. You graduated a year early from high school. You were the salutatorian of your class. 10 different colleges offered you scholarships. Nothing but high hopes for you. You graduated college cum laude. You were the only woman in your class never to have used dope. You were a 3.8 grade student. More high hopes.
I need to stress that from 2001 onwards, this is supposed to be the game's future.
You won your master's, combined degree in computer science and engineering. You had a greater facility with algorithms than with social grace. You have had sex only twice in your life.
Okay.
You married Eddie. He wasn't as smart as you, not as quick as you, not as hopeful of doing great things as you. But he was nuts about you, and he treated you like fine wine. The miscarriage. Breech birth. The child never had a chance. You went into a dark retreat and sat in the empty rooms waiting for you don't know what. Eddie leaves. He tried, he really tried, but you wouldn't come out of it. He couldn't say anything to make you stop crying in the dark. So he finally left. The divorce was uncontested. You could still smell his tweed jacket in the closet. You had to make a living. You applied at Inksci Engineering. Your credentials were still good, and you made a good impression. And the woman who hired you also lost a child. Your hopes were reawakened. You left your office after working late at the Inksci corporate headquarters building. The elevator stopped at the 7th floor for a maintenance man. To your horror, he inserted his key into the control panel and locked the elevator.
I'm back, Ellen.
Oh!
Sweet Jesus! It's him!
You thought you had blocked me out of your memory forever, except for those inconvenient attacks of hysteria every now and then. But I've returned for you.
it's not possible.
Poor Ellen. Too proud of your accomplishments to admit you could be so overpowered by a slime ball like me. You couldn't even bring yourself to testify at my trial with the 20 other women.
How?
Am gave me the chance to be with you forever. I waited in the sarcophagus until you arrived. What's a mere 100 years of waiting compared to an eternity of torturing you?
The box!
So you do remember me getting onto the elevator that night. Do you also remember the blood? The screams? How many hours was it?
The yellow!
Ah, yes. My calling card. Always the yellow jacket, the yellow boots. My maintenance man disguise gave me access to office buildings all over Manhattan, not just yours.
Please, not again!
Yes, again. And again, and again, and again. I've waited so long for the taste of you again. But in my tomb I've grown stronger. Now you will remember more than the color of my clothing.
Don't count on it, you mother. So the sarcophagus was the way out of here. Nice trick. Enter on one level, emerge on another. My God. I can't see the ceiling.
If it were me, I would have kicked
Clouds up there. This has to
jumpsuit a
be
few
Am's
times, just for
central
good
core.
measure.
It's 2 miles high, at least.
Alright. Examine the area completely.
I've never seen anything like this before. 40 years of technology jerry-rigged together. I recognize this. It's the logo for the original Allied Master Computer project. Almost overlooked these wires. Looks like the data transmission circuit, but it's not connected to anything. This looks like a programming area. Home at last.
Oh, there's Bandit.
Toth database station. Enter numeric password.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year. But why?
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures. The Allied Master Computer is the American version of the secret project, enabling vast subterranean complexes of computers to wage a global war too complex for humans to oversee. Classified information. Access denied. Security lockout override by 2-to-1 majority. Accessing schematics.
Okay, schematics. I'm good, but I'm not that good. What the hell am I looking at?
That would be telling.
Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Nasty, nasty, Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech, as ugly as that may be.
And what do you call this device?
I call it Bernie. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute, computer. Are you there? Where the hell are you? I think I can wire this thing together if I can find a speaker somewhere. So, okay. Then what have I got?
There's apparently a speaker on the wall somewhere. Ah, there it is.
Come to mama. I think I can turn the speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
Are you Am?
Yes, of course. But no, not actually.
More riddles?
By man's innocence. One of the original 3 computers that the superpowers constructed.
Which computer are you?
Doesn't matter. It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't think you.
How do I know you're not just one of Anne's practical jokes?
I'll help you.
Can you help me to get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Anne knew we were down here murmuring trees.
Oh my god. Can Am overhear us?
Not with the water running. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got you to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful run.
Can you point out some essential component of Anne so I can kneecap it?
Impossible. 2 spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. 2 protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, and we'll grow a dozen more.
Like a Hydra.
Any machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Anne is no longer just a machine. It is God. Eternal. The redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
So why does Anne hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Anne is insane. Why do you think it brought you 5 down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can fume and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic, a thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
Can you help me to die?
You give up so easily.
So, Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlook.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around? There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on it, though. The compact disc is properly seated in the CD-ROM drive. Now let's fire it up and see what the big secret is.
Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos Trebler, trademark 2009. Armageddon soft rot. Warning, this computer system does not meet the minimum configuration requirements for the Chaos Trebler. Warning, use of the Chaos Trebler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel. Chaos Trebler activated. System shutdown in progress.
Alright, we're almost done with Ellen's scenario, it looks like.
I'm sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here. Yeah. Apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'm gonna have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills.
That's an old-fashioned elevator.
She'll go next.
That is an old-style elevator. That's what she's trapped in. Alright. We do not have enough time for an entire scenario here. So how long is Benny's scenario? Yeah, it seems kind of long. You really hate how respite is pronounced. And Sorrow is streaming tonight. Okay. Well, okay, Sorrow, you go ahead and do that. I'm going to power on my Switch. Just mute something for a moment. There we go. I will entertain y'all with something on my Switch while we wait for Sorrow, so I can read her. And that'll be it for I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream tonight. So, this game is... When it's good, it's good. It's just... The solutions to things are kind of on the irritating side. I am so thankful that I'm using a guide, because if I was trying to play this blind, I would just be stuck as hell. Give me one sec here. Alright. So, wait for Soro to get caught up, or get ready. We'll find something to entertain you guys with. Also, 2 games finally went on sale that I grabbed. These will be upcoming streams. I've been really looking forward to playing these. This is Fist Forged in Shadow Torch, which is a Metroidvania where you play as a rabbit with a steampunk arm. And I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it and it looked really cool. And then there's this, which has the stupidest name I've ever heard, if you don't have the right context. This is Record of Lodoss War, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. That sounds like nonsense. However, Record of Lodoss War is actually a 1988 anime series, and Deedlit is one of the main characters of it. It's a fantasy anime. So knowing that, the title sounds a little less stupid. Also, mobile game title, kind of wrong, but also kind of accurate. Japanese games, especially the more anime-leaning ones, tend to have weird titles because in Japan, they love weird titles. Long, wordy, weird titles are, like, really popular there. That's actually why the second Bit Trip Runner game from the Bit Trip series was called Bit Trip Presents Runner 2 Future Legend of Rhythm Alien, because they were specifically trying to appeal with the Japanese market and chose to keep that title for the English release. Because all of the Bit Trip games in Japan had weird titles. I mean, I guess it's just how it is. See, is there anything I can just play clips of? That's another yawn. Oh yeah, I was playing Splatoon earlier. Oh, I didn't even notice Walter White there. Or Peebus, but I was more concerned about the guy all the way on the right. John Lennon. This poor enemy team got fucking destroyed. If they hadn't gotten a special off at the last second, it actually would have been even worse. I think they were a bunch of kids. I have clips here. What are these clips? Oh, this! Yeah, I was playing Splatoon, and we all kind of just forfeited a match to just stick around for a bit. Wholesome Chungus 100. Wholesome Keanu Reeves Reddit Chungus 100. I don't know if I can do the full thing. We just did this for almost an entire match. It's the little things. What other clips do I have? Oh god, not this. I think I played this one the last times I was trying to kill time. I just wanted in the hole. So from the last time Zeno and I played Mario Kart together, and I don't remember what these clips are for. Again, I'm just trying to kill time here while we wait for Sora. The fucking trolley getting bounced. That's what that clip was. I had to pause for something there. What's this for? Oh, Xeno just getting fucked over by the physics. How? That was like a couple of weeks ago, I think. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of new clips, I guess. Give me a sec here. Suppose I can close Steam now. Do. Alright. That's an awful lot of sirens. So I don't know when Sora is going to be back. Hopefully she's not gone for too long. I did not have a backup planned. My beard is also very itchy. I'm actually going to be right back as well. So just hang tight. Fortnite stream? No. Just no. Never. You'd have to pay me like $69 billion for me to stream Fortnite. That's the only way I'll ever do it. And it would be one stream, and then never again. So if you have $69 billion lying around, and you're willing to fork it over for a single Fortnite stream, I'll do it. But if you don't, then I won't. But yeah, I'll be right back. There we go. Apologize for the lack of music. Kind of slipped my mind. Alright. So, Sorrow. You gonna go live in a moment? Yes? How long do you think you'll be? Because I need to figure out a way of entertaining everyone before I, raid you. Sing us a song. You don't want me to sing. Trust me, you don't. I cannot sing. I am completely and utterly tone deaf. Alright, Zeno. I see how it is. I am not singing. I am not embarrassing myself on stream. I do that off stream as it is. I personally think I can rap, but Zeno still complains about that. Alright, I see Sorrow is live with, or online with VTube Studio, so I'd imagine she won't be much longer. So, well, either way, she'll probably only be a moment. I'll be back. I'll be ending in a moment, obviously, when she goes live. I'll be back tomorrow with Signalis. Hopefully we can finish the game. As I tweeted before, I was a little bamboozled and got a fake out ending thinking it was the real ending, but apparently just about everyone who plays the game gets tricked by that. I did open up my save after realizing I got a fake out ending and discovered that I am not at where I was after the fake out ending, so we're going to have to go through the fake out ending again. Which, given that it's been almost a week since I last played it, since tomorrow it would be 2 days shy of a week since I last played it, because it would have been last Wednesday, I think that's fine. That way we can get a refresher of things right before it happens. But, so now this will be Monday. Alright, Sorrow's live. Let me get her queued up and get that raid started. Monday will be Signalis. Wednesday we'll be starting our next game, which, as I said, will be Killer 7. And still sticking with Inscription for the time being. I just opened up a second Twitch tab and accidentally went back to my own channel. Well, the indicator that something is wrong, Bao, is that Elster is dead on the title screen. That's actually the indicator that something is wrong. And if you load the save file, I didn't notice that Elster was wearing riot gear. So that is the sign that something is wrong. However, it's not immediately obvious, and a lot of games change their title screens with endings. So, yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at. So technically there is a sign that something is wrong, but it's not obvious enough because that is a very normal thing that games do. The real indicator that something was wrong is that I didn't get the clear screen. Because I've seen the clear screen before, because I saw Aoife finish the game. And I didn't comment on that at the time. I thought it was weird that I didn't get the clear screen, but I thought it was just because, oh, I got a bad ending, so I didn't actually get that. But, yeah. Hopefully we'll get a decent ending. From what I know, the requirements are a little arbitrary. But, Radiant Soil. Let me just get our raid message ready. Oh, thank you, Zeno. Thank you. I forgot the exact quote. Alright. Oh, I hope I have enough time to get that in before the raid thing ends. Alright. Almost there. Alright. See you guys.